Your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS. Mike Soroka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. 2-1. One now to the Twins leadoff man. Hit to short. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The designated hitter.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kendrick on second. Betts at first with no outs. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 26th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a double steal try here. Hit to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Here it comes, 2-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Here now is Rafael Devers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes.
Wind up and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept.
Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Chapman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Oh, it's a grand slam.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll take. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. In there, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. This is foul right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Here's Buster Posey now. They'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
0-2 the count to Posey. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed early.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his first try. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Howie Kendrick will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The designated hitter, Norman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. The tag gets 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. And we're back for the bottom of it.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A-Rod is on 12 hits. No errors.